Rumor has it that a Sichuan middle school student's kidneys were taken alive on the street. Employees at a hospital in Heze have been working without pay for the past 8 months, and they have joined together to protect their rights. Kindergartens have been closed across China as the country's population declines. During a trial, a prosecutor blasted the lawyer with foul words, shocking the entire courtroom. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Rumor has it that a Sichuan middle school student's kidneys were taken alive on the street. Reports of organ harvesting from individuals in mainland China have been surfacing frequently online. On September 7th, a Twitter account named Truth Media released a video claiming that a middle school student in Sichuan province had his organs removed while assisting people with directions, emphasizing the irony of claiming the country is the safest. The video depicted the student lying on the roadside, dressed in white, with 2 police officers nearby. Bystanders observed the scene, and a police vehicle was parked nearby. In the video, an individual stated, a young man who was helping others find their way had his abdomen injured. This incident provoked strong reactions from netizens, with some expressing anger and disbelief and questioning the state of the world today. They remarked, "What kind of world are we living in?" and compared the situation to a cruel twist of fate. Some even expressed fear, particularly because this tragedy occurred at the start of the school year. The sentiment of mistrust lingered, with comments like, "Is it as easy to steal organs in China as it is to steal batteries?" On September 13th, the official media outlet Global Network reported that the Jiangxi Public Security Bureau had revealed a concerning development. The Sichuan Internet Security Police had recently uncovered a series of WeChat group messages wherein netizens claimed that local police stations had issued warnings regarding a peculiar situation. Allegedly, parents at No. 2 Middle School reported instances where students, after school at noon, were approached by individuals in cars seeking directions. These drivers were said to offer a generous 100 yuan as a thank you fee and then request that the child get into the car and lead the way. The message urged parents to caution their children against accepting such offers. Similar reports also emerged concerning No. 1 Middle School. According to these messages, these individuals have been active in rural areas lately. The message urged everyone to share this information and raised concerns that this might be part of an illicit operation to facilitate organ transplantation in China. Children and young people were believed to be the primary targets, with the claim that these messages were sent by school teachers. Many individuals within these groups forwarded the information. However, the Jiangxi Public Security Bureau conducted an investigation and confirmed that the above-mentioned information was indeed false. In response to this revelation, concerned netizens have expressed fear and skepticism in response to recent reports. Some have candidly admitted their belief in the unverified claims, stating, "I believe it is true," and expressing apprehension with comments like, "Don't refute the rumors, I'm scared." Many are urging caution, emphasizing that refuting rumors should not be overly simplistic, as they question the authenticity of official statements. Some netizens emphasize the importance of vigilance, stating, "Even if it's just a rumor, it serves as a valuable warning to schools, parents, and students. We should always be cautious and avoid getting into cars with strangers." Simply dismissing a rumor is not a guarantee of safety. Furthermore, reports have circulated suggesting that more than 10 human remains were discovered beneath a street shop in Sichuan, raising suspicions of potential involvement in the organ trade. Despite the police consistently denying these claims, video footage depicts a crowd gathered outside a home appliance repair shop in Guanying Town, Leshan, Sichuan, on a bustling night. Reports of child abduction and organ harvesting have been circulating in China for several years, leading to widespread skepticism due to the shocking and inhumane nature of these claims. Disturbingly, an alleged young human trafficker reportedly confessed to abducting children in Sichuan and revealed that his brother had abducted and killed 5 children to sell their organs. This revelation prompted some netizens to reconsider their skepticism. In the video, the young man confesses at the police station, stating that his brother deceived and ultimately killed 5 individuals in Sichuan. When questioned by a police officer about whether the motive was organ sales, the young man slowly nodded. Employees at a hospital in Heze have been working without pay for the past 8 months, and they have joined together to protect their rights. The Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is facing a severe financial crisis, with numerous reports of salary reductions and unpaid wages within local government entities and institutions. On September 12, a multitude of videos circulated online, showcasing employees from the Second People's Hospital of Wancheng County in Heze, Shandong Province, as they embarked on a protest march towards the county government offices to request their unpaid wages. It has been reported that these hospital employees have endured 8 months of wage delays. The video footage captured hundreds of medical personnel congregating around the hospital premises, subsequently moving onto the nearby sidewalk, and eventually gathering outside the presumed county government headquarters. The scene was closely monitored by a contingent of security personnel. Online reports suggest that the financial turmoil in the hospital stemmed from extensive losses incurred during the construction of a new campus, pushing the institution dangerously close to bankruptcy. Allegations of medical corruption within the hospital were raised by individuals claiming to be hospital staff on mainland media platforms. These individuals revealed that they had been waiting for their wages for 7 months and reimbursement for inpatient services for 9 months. Shockingly, valuable medical equipment worth tens of millions of yuan, millions of USD, was discovered in the hospital's basement, left in a state of disrepair and neglect. Public records indicate that the Second People's Hospital of Wancheng County plays a critical role as the designated healthcare provider for both urban employees' medical insurance and urban and rural residents' medical insurance in Wancheng County. This hospital holds top-tier status, offering a wide spectrum of medical services encompassing treatment, prevention, healthcare, and rehabilitation. Presently, China's economy is grappling with a downturn, and the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, is facing substantial financial challenges. Civil servants and educators across the nation have seen reductions in their incomes. Moreover, several public hospitals and educational institutions are confronting operational crises due to various factors. Just a few days ago, an impassioned plea for assistance from a Tianjin bus driver, who had not received his wages since June, circulated widely on the mainland internet. In August, Tianjin Public Transport Group, a major state-owned enterprise in Taiyuan City, Shandong Province, found itself 5 months behind in wage payments, prompting its bus drivers to rally for a strike. The company remains financially troubled despite receiving substantial annual financial subsidies. While the city's bus services did not come to a complete halt, the frequency of departures significantly decreased. Financial constraints at the local level have led to the suspension of bus services and the withholding of bus drivers' wages in numerous regions. This issue extends beyond Tianjin. Mainland media reports from the past month highlighted the plight of Lanzhou Public Transport Group, situated in the capital city of Gansu Province. The company has endured prolonged financial losses and faces an unsustainable predicament, resulting in delayed payments of employee wages for over a year. Some relatives of the affected employees disclosed that the company's financial shortfall prompted them to seek loans to cover the unpaid salaries. Simultaneously, the extensive bus network serving Baoding City, with a population numbering in the tens of millions, found itself compelled to halt operations. In November of the previous year, Baoding City Bus Company issued a statement explaining that the relentless and recurrent impact of the pandemic had strained their operations. To ease this operational strain, many bus routes were temporarily suspended. Notably, the wage delays aren't limited to the bus sector, as even law enforcement personnel are experiencing payment delays. Recently, mainland social media circulated a notice on delayed payment of wages in August from the Dalian Municipal Public Security Bureau. Additionally, an online video captured retired teachers in Jiutai City, Jilin Province, collectively protesting at the city government offices due to delays in receiving their monthly pensions. Another video depicted an individual holding a banner in front of the Guilin Municipal Radio and Television Bureau in Guangxi, demanding unpaid wages and asserting that 6 months of wages remain outstanding. Kindergartens have been closed across China as the country's population declines. China's birth rate has seen a continuous decline in recent years, primarily due to the impact of the epidemic and other factors. This decline has had significant repercussions for the preschool education sector. Notably, the number of kindergartens has been steadily decreasing, and there is a growing trend of kindergarten closures across the country. On September 10, Permero Kindergarten, located in Xinjiang District, Nanchang City, Jiangxi Province, announced within its parent community. The statement explained that the kindergarten was facing financial difficulties due to the limited number of enrolled students, rendering it unable to cover the costs for an entire semester, resulting in operational losses. Permero Kindergarten had enrolled a total of 34 students for the current academic year, which commenced on September 5. The semester tuition fee amounted to approximately 3,980 yuan, about $547 per student, with 26 students having already paid their fees. In light of the kindergarten's financial constraints, an unofficial joint statement from the parents suggests that 80% of the total fees paid will be refunded. Initially, 30% of this amount will be refunded immediately, while the remaining 50% will be reimbursed within the coming year. Similarly, a kindergarten in Hunan has faced a significant decline in student enrollment, leading to financial difficulties and ultimately resulting in its closure. Huifan Chaofan Kindergarten, located in Xinjiang City, Hunan Province, recently announced its shutdown. On September 10, Mr. Huang, a parent of a student at Chaofan Kindergarten, informed Jimu News that the kindergarten had been operating normally with a decent reputation from the previous year until the first half of this year. However, for the current semester, the kindergarten delayed its opening date until September 4. Even as of September 1, tuition fees were still being collected. In a surprising turn of events on the morning of September 4, a teacher from Chaofan Kindergarten informed parents via a class group message that the kindergarten was closing. It was also assured that if the kindergarten couldn't resume operations as usual, tuition fees for the affected students would be refunded individually. The kindergarten's principal had previously explained to the media that the decline in student enrollment this year had forced them to offer numerous discounts and promotions to attract students, which strained the institution's finances to the breaking point. Consequently, the decision to close the kindergarten was made. The closure of the mentioned kindergarten may not be an isolated incident, as several private kindergartens are contemplating their future viability due to population decline and financial constraints. The ripple effects of China's declining population are extending beyond kindergartens as they continue to reverberate through primary and secondary schools. In July of this year, the CCP's Ministry of Education unveiled the Statistical Bulletin on the Development of National Education in 2022. According to this report, 5,610 fewer kindergartens operated in China in 2022 compared to the previous year, with 1,776,600 fewer children enrolled in preschool education during the same period. The communiqué further disclosed that in 2022, China witnessed a reduction of 5,162 ordinary primary schools compared to the previous year. Enrollment at the primary school level decreased by 811,900 students, leading to a total of 478,800 fewer students attending school. This resulted in 23,200 fewer primary school classes and a decrease of 6,690 primary school teaching points compared to the previous year. This decline in the education sector is a direct reflection of the ongoing population decline in China, attributed to factors such as the continuous decrease in the number of women of childbearing age, changing attitudes towards fertility, and the ongoing impact of the epidemic. Official data indicates that in 2022, the number of births in China will total 9.56 million. This marks the first time since 1950 that the annual birth rate in China has dipped below 10 million. Dong Yujing, a renowned Chinese population expert and director of the Guangdong Provincial Population Development Research Institute, has previously analyzed that the population of young individuals who remain single, unmarried, and without children is steadily increasing. This trend is intertwined with the rising costs associated with marriage, childbirth, childcare, education, personal living expenses, high housing prices, and mounting employment and work-related stress. These factors have contributed to a growing sentiment of being unable, unwilling, or hesitant to start families among young people, ultimately impacting birth rates. During a trial, a prosecutor blasted the lawyer with foul words, shocking the entire courtroom. In a recent courtroom drama at Meizhou Intermediate Court in Guangdong Province, a prosecutor who had received accolades as an excellent public prosecutor found himself embroiled in controversy. During a heated legal battle on September 8, the courtroom atmosphere escalated, with young lawyer Wang accusing the prosecutor of potential ethical and disciplinary violations. Unexpectedly, the prosecutor, Shi Huanghao, lost control of his composure and resorted to profanity in response to the accusations. This shocking outburst left everyone in the courtroom, including defendants, defense attorneys, bailiffs, and spectators, stunned and bewildered. The incident quickly made its way to the top of Weibo's trending topics, sparking public outrage. Li Changqing, a lawyer from Beijing Jinggu law firm, shed further light on the incident by sharing his own experience of being insulted by the prosecutor. In a subsequent round of the day's proceedings, Prosecutor Huang Hao vehemently denounced the defendants, accusing them of wrongdoing and mistreating the public. However, as the trial unfolded, it became evident that the evidence presented by the prosecutor was notably weak. In response to this revelation, the defense attorney questioned Huang Hao's credibility in court, highlighting a stark contrast between his impassioned accusations and the inadequacy of the evidence. The attorney raised a pointed query, suggesting that if mere transcripts from alleged victims and witnesses could secure convictions, then recent local rumors about Prosecutor Huang's personal life might also be admissible. The defense attorney underscored his possession of pertinent reporting information, asserting his right to unveil the tumultuous private lives of government officials in the courtroom. In response, Huang Hao, the prosecutor in question, progressively succumbed to his emotions, resorting to profanity. Public records reveal that Huang Hao, a member of the Communist Party of China, currently holds the position of Deputy Director of the 1st Prosecution Department and carries the rank of a second-level prosecutor at the Meijiang District Procuratorate in Meizhou City. His professional track record includes numerous accolades, such as Excellent Prosecutor in Investigation and Supervision and Outstanding Public Prosecutor, awarded by the Chinese Communist Party. Huang Hao's controversial conduct elicited widespread criticism on Weibo, and netizens took to the platform to express their discontent. Their comments range from assertions that his true character had been unveiled, questioning the credibility of public institutions, law enforcement, and the judiciary, to accusing Huang Hao of acting belligerently when challenged during courtroom proceedings. Don't forget to comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths.